The first mount that we're going to install on the M-LOK rail is going to be this Thorntail 2 inline mount. Now this inline mount's been updated a little bit with multiple mounting solutions. You'll see 4 holes versus just 2 holes or 4 holes like some other mounts have, or our last mounts had. Now what we're going to do is when you get your package, you're going to have these 2 flathead screws in there that are going to be used to mount the Scout light, if that's what you prefer, or like a Streamlight ProTac mount to this inline. So now I'm always going to use Loctite. Anytime I have a screw on a gun, I always Loctite it. And we're going to need a 5/64 Allen wrench here to mount this up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and find a position on my rail that I want to mount it on. So if I want to mount it right there, I've got this Troy front sight, so I need to make sure it clears. So that's why we added these other mounting holes. So I'm going to mount it all the way to the bottom because I've already checked that distance that I want. I'm going to go ahead, Loctite, then drop my screws in, screw it down, drop the other screw in, screw it down, and at that point, we're now going to mount it to the rail. So if you have your tail cap or your switch on, go ahead and take that off so you can get into your mounting screws here. So now what we're going to need is a 1/8 inch Allen head wrench to go ahead and mount the M-LOK screws. So I'm going to line those up on the rail, drop them on, tighten down. Go ahead and install your tail cap switch. Check your gap, which I've got about 1 millimeter, maybe, of distance between the head of the light and the actual front sight, which is perfect mounting solution for this gun. And then I can add a switch to it if I want, and then I've got a nice tight package on the gun.